Hi guys, we'll go over these Hornets and hoppers and how I made them handle a little bit better. So first off, everybody knows grasshoppers, they kind of get their name because they just bounce and hop all over the place. So I built this one a couple years ago. I put a fast WL Toys 540 in it, so it goes 40 kilometers per hour and on the GPS. And my Hornets that are stock go 30 kilometers per hour. So first thing I noticed when I built it, real stiff in the back. So didn't hardly work. So I took one spring off and put a little rubber hose, a little bump stop there. So when it hits, it's not, so hard on the axle and stuff like that. Softened it up a lot. Still bounced. I noticed these wheels are real stiff and there's no venting holes in the rim or in the tire, so they would bounce like a basketball. So today I put these wheels and tires off of the Grasshopper 2 on it. Big difference. You'll see in the run video how this thing lands and it's not so hoppy anymore. It's even better than this Rare Watanabe Hornet that has factory oil shocks on the back. This thing really hops just the way it is. So this one did really good. Well, then I wanted to see if I could put modern wheels on the hopper too. And I'll put some photos up on eBay. There's the proper way to do it with aluminum adapters and ball bearings, but a lot of money, and it was a test. So on Thingiverse, I printed the adapters for the Grasshopper that goes to a 12 millimeter hex. And then in the front, I just glued two 12 millimeter hex units back to back, drilled a hole bigger in them so they'd slip on the axle, put a little dab of oil on them and they spin, and then a little dab of Loctite on the nut because it doesn't go on as far as it used to. And yeah, it seems to handle really good foam inside these tires, so it's a modern wheel and tire on an old style Grasshopper 2. And I knew it would work because this pumpkin is vintage and had flat spotted tires when I got it. It sat on a shelf for years and years. So I did the same thing in the front, the glued together plastic hexes back to back, and then I had some aluminum spacers 12 millimeter hexes from WL Toys Rock Racer, and that seemed to do the right offset in the back, and that worked really good that way. Then we'll go over to the Hornet. This is a vintage black Hornet. On a drag race, it broke a bottom shock mount and a little top shock mount. So I 3D printed with PETG off of Thingiverse these heavy duty shock mounts for the bottom, and then I relocated the shock aiming forward, which makes it softer. And I got that idea from the Rookie Rabbit that is kind of like a little bit Grasshopper parts, but they have a different transmission and the shocks are aimed forward and it's really soft. And you can see the difference. These are the adapters that had broke on the black one. The shocks are almost straight up and down. So now it aims forward and really helps. And then here's a stock old Hornet, the old style motor, just like this one has the old motor from the 80s. This one's hand painted with a brush, the body on the inside. It still had the mounts for the mechanical speed control and the extra servo when I got it. It's really kind of a little time machine out of the box. So next up is run videos and some photos and stuff I took on how I did this. So thanks for watching.